Hello and welcome to the Lori Robertson Podcast, where I guide entrepreneurs and business leaders towards lasting success. I'm your host, Lori Robertson, and in today's episode, we're going to be exploring a powerful tool that can transform your business. It's called email marketing. Specifically, we'll discuss how effective email campaigns can lead to increased sales as we approach 2025 and all into 2025. Today, let me just start off by saying I'm recording this podcast and it is raining. And a lot of people don't really like the rain, but I absolutely love it because it's like a cleansing. It makes you look at things in a newer light. For me, it's so relaxing to just sit here and listen to the rain pouring or, it's beating off of, the window or the door. And I know it doesn't have anything to do with it, but I just wanted to, put that out there today because it's a really relaxing day. Yesterday, I didn't do anything at all. I just worked on myself. I pampered myself. I just did a me day with nothing. I wasn't on social media. I didn't do anything. And how wonderful I was thinking it would have been if today was the day I did that because of all of this rain. I just absolutely love it. It just feeds my soul. I want to grab a hot cup of coffee and curl up and read a book. But anyway, we are going to dive into the marketing and the powerful marketing, I should say, of email marketing. So let's kick things off by discussing why email marketing remains one of the most effective ways of driving sales. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you know that for every dollar spent on email marketing, the average return is $42? That's a staggering ROI, which is a return of investment. Now, what that basically means is that every time you send out an email, right? Every person on your list should actually net you $1, right? So if you send out something, you need to make sure that you're working on your email list to build the biggest possible email list because you'll make $1 when you're selling something off of every person. That's what the average statistics show. So let's go over a little bit of the key points, okay? So in direct communication, email allows businesses to communicate directly with their audience, fostering a personal connection. So you want to start sending emails out. You don't have to send them out every day. You don't have to send them out every week, but at least you need to send them out once a month. That's, you have to. But my suggestion, send one out every day, especially if you're just starting off, because you want to foster a personal connection with your audience. You need to let them know who you are. Let them learn more about you, what your business goals, your ups and downs, get into your personal life, because the more they connect with you, the more they're going to buy from you. So then you want to take ownership of the audience. Like, unlike social media where algorithms dictate your visibility, your email list is yours, right? You have control over your communication. So, may get on TikTok, you may get on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and all of those, and it may go down. You have no control, or they may not like what you post and they may take your post off. But unlike email marketing, they can't do that. You have control over your communication. You can send it out whenever you want. You can say basically what you want. And that's when you're still fostering that connection. So remember, you own this. You don't own social media. Okay. Segmentation and targeting, which is so very powerful because with advanced segmentation, you can tailor your messages to specific audience, which is increasing relevance and engagement. So let's say you send out an email about personal development, right? And let's say your first 400 people actually purchases your personal development app or your personal development ebook or whatever it is, digital product or whatever it is that you're selling, right? You can segment it to all of the people who purchased and give them like tips and tricks and tools that goes along with whatever it is that they purchased. And you can also have a segment of people who didn't purchase so that you can start an email campaign to talk to them and figure out, give them more information to help them to make the decision to purchase whatever it is that you're selling. You get more engagement that way because you're segmenting your list and then you're specifically talking to them whether they purchased or they didn't purchase, or you're just sharing some personal development information with them to help them, throughout the course of their day or the course of their life. So think about those three key points, okay? Direct communication, ownership of audience, and segmenting and targeting your email for your specific audience. Okay, so let's get into the trends leading into 2025. Now, as we look ahead to 2025, several trends are shaping the future of email marketing. Now, I think, no, I don't think I know that my whole goal for 2025 is to build my email list. That's all I'm going to be focusing on in 2025. Now, of course, I'm going to be creating content to help with my marketing. But my point is, this is so powerful. And if you don't listen to anything that I say, please listen to the fact that you must build an email list. And that's something that you should focus on in 2025, okay? So, personalization, okay? Now, these are some key trends. Expect to see more dynamic content tailored to individual preferences. Using data analytics, businesses can create hyper-personalized emails that resonate with their audience. Now, I just was listening to a podcast and they were saying, like, your subject line, we used to use personalization and you would get a bigger opt-in rate. But now, because so many people use it, the opt-in rate has gone down. So try not to use personalization heading into 2025 in your email subject line, but inside the content of your email, you'll make it tailored to that person. So, make it personal, make it seem like you're talking to one particular person when you are creating these emails, because it will resonate more if that person, if your audience is thinking that you're speaking to them. Okay. So then we have automation, right? We have automation tools that are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Now imagine sending timely follow-ups based on users' behavior. This can significantly enhance engagement. So there are tools out here that you can use. I'm going to look into those in 2025 and see how it can help my business. I'm going to do some type of testing to see how it's going to affect my email marketing. So I suggest that you look up some information, and maybe I may do a podcast later on about the different automation tools that's out there. And then we have mobile optimization. With more consumers checking emails on mobile devices, ensuring your emails are mobile friendly is crucial. So if I know my autoresponder that I use for my emails, my email responder, I should say, has it where you can see the mobile optimization, how it looks on somebody's mobile. So I think that's really cool. So that's something that you really should make sure that you are implementing in your email marketing. And then you have interactive content. That's incorporating elements like polls, quizzes, and videos that can boost engagement and provide a richer experience. And that's something that I just recently did. I created a brand new quiz and I sent it out to my email and I got a lot of great responses. The quiz was, what is your, I don't remember the exact title, oh, forgive me, but I will put the link down in the show notes so that you can take the quiz. It's a fun quiz asking you what marketing type, what digital marketing animal type reflects your marketing. And it gives you, if it gives you examples, or it lets you take the quiz to figure out if you are a shark, if you are a snail, if you are an eagle, or you are a panda. And it's really fun to see which type of animal you are and how you being that type of animal interacts with your marketing, right? It reflects your marketing style, and it can actually help you engage better with the people that's on your email list. So I really highly suggest that you take the quiz, have some fun with it, and then leave me a comment and let me know, what animal you are. I would love to find out. Anyway, back to the email marketing the power of email marketing, I should say. So next what we're going to do is we're going to find some strategies to drive sales, right? So now that we've covered the importance and trends, we're going to dive into some actionable strategies to leverage email marketing for sales. So if you haven't gotten your pen and paper, get it. Let's make these notes. Take some copious notes, okay? So let's start with the first actionable strategy. I have 5 of them. So the first one is build a quality email list, right? I was just telling you 2025 is going to be email, 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 build, build, build. So focus on attracting subscribers genuinely interested in your products and or your services. Use lead magnets like ebooks, discounts, or even exclusive content to entice signups. So that's the first thing that you should do. Number 2, craft compelling subject lines. We were just speaking about that as well. Your subject line is your first impression. Make it catchy and relevant to encourage opens. Be creative with it. Don't just use the same old, things that you see in your, that's coming in your inbox. But what I would suggest is that you kind of create a folder for all of the emails that's coming in that captures your attention and see what type of subject lines they're using and start incorporating them in your own email marketing. Number 3, segment your audience. Use segmentation, like I said previous again, to tailor your campaigns. For example, send different emails to new subscribers versus your loyal subscribers. That's just one example. Number 4, include clear calls to actions. Every email should have a clear and compelling call to action, whether it's to shop now, learn more, sign up for a webinar. Make it so easy for your audience to take the next step. You can even put buttons in your email to make it look better. You can put arrows or things like that, but you want to make sure it's a clear call to action of what you need for them to do. Then I want you to test and optimize. That's number 5. Regularly analyze your email campaigns. Do A/B testing of your subject lines, your content, and send times, right? Because this can provide valuable insight into what resonates with your audience. It'll tell you what resonates with them. It'll tell you what's the best time to send it out, when they're going to open it, what they like, what they don't like. So these are the 5 actionable steps. And I'm going to go over them briefly again. Number 1, build a quality email list. Number 2, craft compelling subject lines. Number 3, segment your audience. Number 4, include clear calls to action. And number 5, test and optimize. Okay? Now, let's go over some real world success stories, right? So what I want to do is I want to illustrate the power of email marketing. So let's take a look, like I said, at some real world success stories. All right. Example number 1, we're going to talk about an e-commerce brand. Okay. There's a popular e-commerce brand that saw a 30% increase in sales after implementing targeted email campaigns. What they did was they segmented their audience and personalized content based on purchase history. They were able to send tailored product recommendations that significantly boosted their conversions. So isn't that awesome that you can do that when you segment and you know exactly what your audience is buying from you? So then that way you can actually segment it and then send out emails that's tailored specifically to what they're buying. That's awesome, right? So then in example number 2, there is an SaaS company. A SSA company used email automation to nurture leads by sending a series of educational emails that showcase their products, the value of their products. They converted 20% of their free trial users into paying customers. I think that is amazing, right? So if you have that type of business, that's something that you would, that you need to do. If not, you still can incorporate educational emails, right? Into your email marketing, because you want everyone to know what your product is, how it can help someone. So that's another example of a success story that you can implement into your email marketing. Now, the future of email marketing going into 2025. So as we approach 2025, the landscape of email marketing will continue to evolve. Thank goodness. It's always changing, and it's something that's so important. So you should always try to learn more about email marketing. Embracing new technologies and trends will be essential for businesses looking to stay competitive. Now remember, the key to successful email marketing is not just about sending emails. It's about creating meaningful relationships with your audience. That's the key. So, in conclusion, let's wrap up today's episode on the power of email marketing and how it can drive sales for your business. Okay? If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and leave me a review. Join me on my next podcast episode where we explore another exciting topic in digital marketing, online marketing, or any and all things marketing, let's just say. But until then, happy marketing. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.